Every time you are learning something new, think about how to pass it on to the next person. All right? If you know how to pass on the knowledge you're going to get now to the next person, then you're in for something big, because we are in the business of building relationships. All right? My presentation is going to be paying focus on 3 key areas. Number 1, I'm going to be paying attention to you. That's the first key area I'll pay attention to. Until you grow, your business does not grow. There are no bad businesses anywhere. There are only bad people in businesses. If you take a good business and put it in the hands of a wrong person, that business will die. But if you take a good business and put it in the hands of a good guy, the business will soar. There are no bad kind of industry anywhere. There are only people in business who are not doing things the right way to succeed. All right, so my first attention, the first focus of our presentation today is going to be you. Then the second key area I'm going to be handling is going to be on our product. This is our product, DYNACE Rocenta. All right, I'm going to be telling you why you need to be part of this business and how this product can impact lives around you in PNG and also globally. And then when I address the product, I'm going to address the compensation plan. That's the business side of this wealth creation system. All right, so first of all, let me talk about you. All right, now there are 4 ways people learn. I like you to learn. The first way people learn is by doing. All right, you have something you want to figure out, go and do it. This is the first step to learning. So now that you are coming into this kind of business, into network marketing, begin by doing, because if you don't begin, you cannot become. All right, and the second way people learn is by paying attention to what other people are doing. It is called modeling or copying. All right, you may not know how to do it from the onset, but by paying attention to KM, by paying attention to Wengi, you can begin to model after that person. That's the second way people learn. The third way people learn is by teaching. All right, the moment you learn this business, begin to teach. In fact, you learn more by teaching others. The student hears it once, but the teacher hears it over and over again. I will say it again. A student who comes to class hears something once, but a teacher hears it over and over again. Why? Because the teacher will need to keep teaching. So every time you need to stand before people, you need to go through your notes so you can teach them. So the third way to master what you're about to come into is by teaching it. So the moment you grab it, you begin to teach. And then the fourth way people learn is by studying. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a good business in our hands. All right, let me begin by saying that the difference between a poor person and a rich person is wealth education. In fact, a poor man is an untrained wealthy man. When you train the mind is set up for wealth creation. All right, so we are in a business that involves people, in a business that involves products, and for you to excel in 2 of them, you must be a master at the act of learning. All right, so let me go quickly to what we have on the slide. As you can see on my screen, we have DYNACE Rocenta. I want to work on the product. Now we have a wonderful product called DYNACE Rocenta. In case you are new to the business of stem cells, all right, stem cell therapy, I may need to educate you a little. There is a new branch of medicine called stem cell therapy. It is an arm called regenerative medicine. Now, what this new arm of medicine does is to work on the cells of the body. Most of the times in this part of the world, we don't visit the hospital until we are sick, until our organs have broken down. All right? So that is the culture in Africa. But all over the world, in the Western world, people go to the hospital from time to time to do checkup. So because we are not in the attitude of checking up ourselves, sicknesses break us down at the organ level. So now, scientists came together and said, let us develop a formula where we can actually address issues at the cellular level. Cells, a collection of cells form tissues, a collection of tissues form organ. So we have a product that identifies diseases at the cellular level. What it means is that before the cells completely damage and begin to creep into damaging the tissues and then the organs, these products can identify them at that level. And by doing so, it begins to contribute to age reversal. It helps to reverse age, because when the cells of a human being are old, it shows on the face, it shows on the organs, it shows on the entire body system. But when you are taking a product that works on the cells of the human body and makes the cells young and alive, that person will begin to look younger than he should. In DYNACE Global, we have people who are 50, but they are looking 30. We have people who are 70, but they are looking 40. All right? So this product works on the cells of the body, all right? And what it does is to contribute to age reversal by making sure that it reverses damaging of the cells by exposure of our bodies to certain activities every day, even the sun in Africa. Every time you go under the sun, the rays of the sun damages your cells. The rays of the sun can make your cells become dormant. That's what we call dormancy of cells. A cell becomes dormant when the cell is alive, but the cell is no longer functioning to full capacity. All right? So now, dormancy of cells occurs when we expose our body to unhealthy feeding lifestyle. When you constantly eat chemical substances, foods that are so rich in chemical substances, it affects the cells. And when it affects the cells, it begins to wear down the body system. So our product, DYNACE Rocenta, helps to ensure that our age is reversed. All right? Kim, if you're there, take me to the next slide. Now, what is DYNACE Rocenta? DYNACE Rocenta is a superfood. When I say it's a superfood, it's not just another supplement. It's a supplement plus. It's a supplement that has other active ingredients that are capable of taking care of chronic and terminal diseases, most of which have defied modern medicine. Let me quickly show you the components of this product. Take me to the next slide, Mr. Kerr. All right. Now, the uniqueness of DYNACE Rocenta, number one, is that it's a substituent of the animal stem cell. Okay. One of the major ingredients in the DYNACE Rocenta is the stem cell Pytoplacenta derived from the Bulgarian rose. The Bulgarian rose is effective and has been scientifically proven to contribute to age reversing of the cell. Whenever you take any product or any drug that contains the contains the Bulgarian rose extract, it contributes majorly to reversing the age of the cells. Also, there are small molecules high in absorption, high in retention capacity that are contained in DYNACE Rocenta. Quickly, let me show you the 6 basic active ingredients that are contained in DYNACE Rocenta. The first one is the Bulgarian rose placenta. I've already said that. Okay, in Bulgaria, there is a rose flower that the placenta of that flower contributes to age reversal. All right. We also have the brown seaweed extract. We have the lotus gem extract. We have the nicotinamide mononucleotide, the NMN. Now, let me talk a little about the NMN. The NMN is a wonderful precursor of the NAD, all right? And that precursor, in fact, scientists find it difficult to extract the NMN and store it. The reason is because this substituent or this precursor is very critical to making the cells look young, agile, and alive. And DYNACE Rocenta, the company, the DYNACE Global that gave birth to DYNACE Rocenta, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to formulate this product by extracting and storing on a high scientific proven storage system this nicotinamide mononucleotide. And this is one of the things that makes our product unique in the market. In fact, as I speak with you, DYNACE Rocenta is reputed to be 5 times better than the next stem cell-based product in the market close to it because of nicotinamide mononucleotide active ingredient. All right. We also have the bitter melon extract. In fact, the bitter melon extract is the reason why the DYNACE Rocenta product is efficacious for people having pluses of sugar in their system. People who are the developing stages of diabetes. The bitter melon extract acting on the beta cells contained in the islets of Langerhans around the pancreas helps to make sure that cells that are responsible for the production of insulin in that gland of the body are made alive and begin to carry out its function to full capacity. That is one of the wonders of DYNACE Rocenta. And then last but not the least, we have the ashwagandha root extract. All right, at the end of this presentation, this slide will be sent to you so that you can get to study this product very well. Now, someone may be asking me, what is the function of DYNACE Rocenta? Now, any product that addresses the illness or that addresses illnesses at the cellular level has a lot of things it does to the human body. All right? Take me to the next slide. First of all, it repairs damaged cells. Every time you see someone that is 30 years but looking 80, thank you, the person is looking 60 even at 30 because majority of the cells of the body are dead. So what does DYNACE Rocenta does? Number one, it's a powerful antioxidant that delays the process of aging, all right? And it promotes cell regeneration. Every time stem cell-based products act on dead cells, act on damaged cells and dormant cells, what it does by repairing them or reactivating them is to revive the person so that the person can look younger, the person can reverse the person's age. All right. Then the second thing is that it enhances the immune system. Many of us don't have strong immunity because of the unhealthy feeding lifestyle we have. Many people are always taking carbonated foods. They kill the cells. Many people expose themselves to a lot of spices and a lot of concentrates in the drinks we take. It damages the cells. The people, some of us who are involved in construction work or activities that expose us to the rays of the sun, we also weaken our immune system. So what does DYNACE Rocenta do? When you begin to take the DYNACE Rocenta, it enhances and boosts the immune system. All right. Now, the third thing is that it eliminates environmentally polluted substances, heavy metals that are accumulated in the system. DYNACE Rocenta goes in and eliminates them. The fourth is that it promotes slimming effect. When you begin to use the DYNACE Rocenta, one of the things you're going to notice is that it will purge you. Okay, if you have a lot of toxins in your system, it has a purgative effect. And if your tummy is big and you're always using DYNACE Rocenta, it will purge your system and make you to have a frequent, you have frequency in excreting waste substances until your body normalizes. All right. The fourth is that it improves sleep quality. Sleep quality is highly improved when you're using DYNACE Rocenta. It boosts metabolism. In fact, most of our digestive system have been blocked. Our blood vessels have been blocked, and our digestive system have been blocked with visceral muscles. There are visceral fats that are occupying some linings of the blood vessel, that are occupying some linings of the digestive system. When you begin to use DYNACE Rocenta, it begins to push away all these visceral fat, and the blood can be pumped into normal. That's improving our circulation and also ensuring that the metabolism or the digestive system works to full capacity. Another thing that the DYNACE Rocenta does is that it reduces the risk of metabolic disorder symptoms. Some people are always having constipation. Each time they eat, they have reaction. That is what we call drug-food interaction. When they take certain drugs, they are always interacting or having issues with those drugs. When you begin to use DYNACE Rocenta, it begins to address some of these gray areas. How about your blood sugar level? I had earlier talked about the bitter melon extract contained in the DYNACE Rocenta. That active ingredient helps to regulate excess blood sugar in the system. How? By going to make sure that the beta cells in the pancreas that are not functioning to full capacity because of damaging, it goes to reactivate the damaged cells. It goes to repair the damaged cells and reactivate the dormant ones. And by so doing, enough young cells in their millions will begin to function to full capacity and start producing insulin. When that begins to happen, it begins to regulate blood sugar level in the system. How about our DNA? The stem cell products are the only product in the market that has a function or carries an effect on our body DNA, our body structure. All right. So you have someone who by birth has some incognitive effect on either of his speech or retentive memory or something that affects the person's entire makeup. DYNACE Rocenta, taking over a long period of time, can fix that. It sharpens the memory, it increases the cognitive effect, it improves eyesight and vision, supports joint and bone health, boosts energy, and of course, enhances nutrient absorption in the body. What we have, in fact, one of the ways I describe DYNACE Rocenta, I call it the God's miracle extended through plants to man. That's how I see DYNACE Rocenta. So let's talk